Diddy has been an addict for 15 years.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
All right, we back to the Diddy news on a Monday. So we gonna start it off with Touré. Now y'all remember Touré, journalist, podcaster, TV show host. He's reached out to some of his sources and he's talking about Diddy's drug use and a few other things. Let's check this out. Don't forget to like the video. I'm struggling. I'm living in my grandma's basement. So like the video, subscribe. Let's get it.
Diddy has been an addict for 15 years. Asked what he prefers to use, someone said, I'm sure he's on the bleeding edge of whatever it is out there that can get you really up there. I had anonymous conversations with several people who know Diddy really well. People I trust to give me an unbiased view of him. One of them told me the last time I saw him, there was nothing behind his eyes but a vapid darkness. Diddy's years-long perpetual drug haze meant that some of the women who are suing him, he doesn't even remember them. And people who know him say they don't recognize him. He's been super up there and detached from himself for years. He hasn't acted like himself in years. There were multiple interventions, and they all failed because no one could protect him from himself. Some people have said out of this, oh my God, which super powerful person did Diddy piss off? No. You're missing it entirely. When Diddy and Cassie were together, he dragged her down into drug abuse. After she got away from him, she went to rehab. And in talking to people, she realized she had been through something crazy, and she began to find the courage to speak up. She went to him and said, I have a book. I've written everything. Give me $30 million to make it go away. And because he was in a haze, he did not say yes. He said no. He didn't have the perspective to understand what was really ahead of him. He had been living above the law for so long, he didn't realize what was about to happen. When Cassie sued him, that alerted federal prosecutors and started this whole thing falling apart.
Niggas gonna get that plug out there. Hey, you gave us enough right here. We got it for free, Touré, but make sure y'all check out his Substack because I know a lot of y'all have been doing the deep dives on the Diddy stuff. But shout out to Touré, still doing his thing. And this sounds a lot like when I did the video that Lawyers for Workers had made, and he said the same thing. Diddy had a chance to end this whole situation, but from Lawyer for Workers' story, it seems like Diddy was too arrogant. Touré is saying, no, Diddy was in a drug haze for years. And when I really think about it, I'm like, Diddy has kind of backed back from all the Ciroc commercials because obviously he lost the Ciroc deal. But that Diddy and the Diddy we've seen, I want to say, at least for me over the past year, I haven't really been checking for him like over the last 2 years. But it is a difference between, I want to say, Diddy from a couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, and the Diddy we saw leading up to this case. Obviously, when everything broke out, we saw him walking on the beach with Stevie J and looking all sad. But the crazy thing is, every time I saw Diddy, he never really looked like he was on drugs. But some people have been doing drugs for so long that, you know, they don't necessarily always look high. They not stumbling and fumbling. Diddy might be a high efficiency kind of like user or an addict. Because, you know, with some people that get high, they go to work at the hospital, they go to work in an office building every day, and they own all type of drugs. Some of these doctors be out here getting high, operating on people. I hate to tell y'all that, but it's true. So that's kind of how I view Diddy. I'm not going to say he's, 100% sober because when I saw him, he didn't look all like glazed over. But I think just judging from his lifestyle, drugs were definitely in play. Obviously, look, when they caught the man and arrested him in the hotel, but see, look, he thought he was going to get arrested the day after that. So I guess he thought he had time to get rid of the drugs. But they arrested him a day earlier and they found drugs in his hotel room. So, yeah, I do believe that Diddy has a drug issue. And I think that also has something to do where in his bail package and some of the communication that his lawyer has been making to the public and to the judge, an issue keeps coming up about an underlying medical issue. Okay, so I think that medical issue might have something to do with withdrawals, drug use, or things that might have happened to his body throughout, his years of drug use. So, it's crazy, man. And we just keep seeing that Diddy was his worst enemy. And I think the line from Touré's video here that was very important was, nobody could stop him from himself. We gonna talk about Kim's book in the next video. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.